Once upon a time, in the year 1515, a girl named Anne of Cleves was born in Germany. She had orange hair and was known for wearing a red headdress called a sticklelinch, and was from a noble family, and her life was about to become very dramatic. Now in England lived King Henry VIII, a very powerful and famous king. King Henry had a problem. He needed a new wife. He sent portraits of himself far and wide to see women who might be his queen. When Henry saw Anne's picture, he thought she would be perfect, but things didn't go as expected. Anne traveled to England to meet King Henry VIII. The king anticipated meeting his new bride, but when he finally saw Anne in person, he was disappointed and didn't find Anne as pretty as her portrait. Despite this, the two were married in January 1540. Anne tried her best to be a good queen, but King Henry's heart had already drifted away. He was enchanted by another lady named Catherine Howard. Catherine was young, had brown hair, and wore a stylish black and white French hood. She caught King Henry's eye with her charm. Anne was not aware that King Henry's affections had moved towards Catherine. When she found out that Henry was admiring Catherine, Anne was upset and hurt by his behavior. The problem didn't stop there. In the same year, a man named Thomas Cromwell, who had helped arrange the marriage, fell out of favor with the king. Sadly, Thomas ended up being executed in the infamous Tower of London. And as for Anne, King Henry decided to end their marriage. Divorce in those days was very serious, but surprisingly, Anne handled the situation with grace and became friends with Henry. He even called her his sister. Not long after, King Henry married Catherine Howard, following his fickle heart once again. Anne of Cleves lived happily in England after her divorce, enjoying a peaceful life away from the throne. Although her story started with disappointment, Anne managed to find her own path and was remembered as the kind and gentle lady who once wore a bright red sticklelinch. And thus ends the tale of Anne of Cleves.